Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Fallout 1. This is cRPGs as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today, here in the Glow. That's right. That's right. We were sent here by the Brotherhood of Steel. They said that we had to go to the place of the Ancient Order. People call it the Glow, but they call it the Ancient Order. And we had to bring something to prove that we were here. But we're not gonna just do that. This is a suicide mission, mind you. There's a lot of radiation that you're gonna take if you go close to that, but our radiation resistance is currently at 100% because we took a couple of red axes. So everything is gonna be okay. A-okay is the name. A-okay is the word. So yeah, welcome to the Glow. For a lot of people, their favorite area of the game. I can personally say that this is probably the most memorable area of Fallout 1 for me. Yeah, the Glow is just amazing. This is what makes you really fall in love with the setting, this area, in my opinion, because you just start to dig deep into what happened before the war. And this is not the only place either. It's not the only place that this happens. It's just ripe with awesome and mystery. And we haven't seen anything like this before. Well, we have been to Vault 15. But that was just a vault. This is a full-on military compound, and we're finding stuff from 80, 90 years ago because nobody has been here since. The bomb just fell, a tactical nuclear warhead or something, but because it went straight through a bunker. It can't be just a normal nuclear bomb, I suppose. I don't think they go through. I think they explode above ground, not for maximum devastation. But what do I know? At least the Hiroshima and Nagasaki ones, they did. There was a trap here, and also there's a terrible thing over here. Oh. There are traps. Ah! That scared the hell out of me! I jumped. Okay, let's get our trap skill up and stop with this nonsense. Let's stay over there. I want to have 30 for the lockpicks if I need it. I'm okay. Oh boy. So what do we have? This thing. You see a door. But let's not touch it. Let's not touch it right now. Let's go around. A successful disarm a trap. Good. Well, yeah. Just by walking. It's really good. I think that what they did, this is the fix-it patch, by the way. This is the fix-it patch, how they did this. Because in the original game, you'd see a raised plate. The game would tell you see a raised plate. And it's not an obvious trap. It doesn't tell you that it's a trap. But you can avoid the trap if you want to. So I think what happens here is that just, it adds to the need of having a trap skill. Because it doesn't let you avoid it. The trap, I mean. The skill you can, but you're gonna take a bunch of damages. Like, I took... How many damages did I take? 12. So many damages. 12 damages. That's a lot. It's a lot. But yeah, this place is pretty destroyed. There's nothing in here. At least, not up here. There's a dude in an odd armor over there that we saw last episode. You see, these doors have been blasted by the nuclear warhead. Which doors? Did I click these things? This looks like a standard vault door that has been damaged, perhaps burned. It is still functional, however. Yeah. It doesn't actually make much sense that it would have been burned in here, unless the roof wasn't there, because of course the doors, having not been blown open, would preserve the interiors, I would think, but then again, what do I know? Okay, so I have this that I'm gonna sell if I need to. I have a motion sensor over here that I can use just like so. If you have it, I think, so if you go into the map, yeah, the motion sensor needs to be equipped over there, and that way you can use it. But I don't usually do that because it's just a waste of time. It's not really something that I care for. I don't usually... Oh, this is a waste of space, but I will take it because I really don't have much need for it at this point, because I was using Katia in between episodes. I was using her to carry my stuff, and yeah, I was just dumping stuff on her, and it's okay. And I fail, and you see, that's good. It's good to have traps, and I'm glad that it forced. Holy crap, that thing was 100. 100. Sure. Open that thing. 100 experience from a trap. And we have a yellow pass key. An electronic security keycard color-coded yellow. And we have a strange disc of some sort. Despite our character knowing exactly what it is, it still says that it's a strange disc of some sort. It's okay. We also have a working computer, which is a much better thing. Let's use the strange disc and see what it is. Head done. Have a nice day. Okay. 250 experience from that. Let's get our heads deep into the lore. 64 days left. We're gonna be fine. It's still... there's plenty of time. We did 2 runs. There's plenty of time. Don't worry. So let's see. Mutant transmissions. We did that. Ancient Brotherhood disc. So that's the disc we need. That's the quest completed. Captain Maxon was right, it says. This place is death. I'm writing this so that if we don't make it back, someone someday might find out what happened to us. We made it to West Tech Research Facility after 20 days of hell. But that was the easy part. The radiation levels began to shoot up as soon as we could see the giant crater. We checked our supplies and figured with our armor and our anti-add supplies we'd be fine for at least a day of exploring. We felt it was a calculated risk, but the technology we had the potential of recovering was worth it. We climbed down the crater to the first level and everything seemed to be according to plan. The power was off, so we didn't need to circumvent the security, or so we thought. There wasn't much value on this level, so we pushed on. The second level was more of the same. When Jensen dropped to the third level, all hell broke loose. The security sensors had been burned out on the first 2 levels, but not on the third. Jensen was cut to ribbons before he knew what had happened. We'd never seen weapons cut through power armor like that. Men started dropping right and left, and the ones who were still alive lost it. I tried to regroup, but only Soto and Camarillo made it back up here to the first level with me. The fact that I can smell Soto's burning flesh where his arm was taken off means that my power armor is no longer airtight, so I'm sucking up a lot more reds than I had planned on. I'm leaking hydraulics at an alarming rate. We need to get far enough away from this place before my armor dies. Camarillo seemed fine physically, but he wandered off about an hour ago, mumbling something about Gehenna. That bastard has all the anti-red, and I think he only had one, because I think we got it. That leaves Soto and myself. We can't make it far enough away from here without the anti-rad, so I've got to try to find Camarillo before it's too late. Sergeant D. Allen, United States Armed Forces. So, because this is pretty tricky to come back to and for me to remember when we get all the tips or the information, the insight information into this thing, I can explain what is happening over here. So it's not very clear, it's not immediately clear, but it is there. So it's an Ancient Brotherhood disc. These guys are Brotherhood of Steel, but they're not referring to themselves as Brotherhood of Steel. When we find out about the origins of the Brotherhood of Steel, we're going to be able to make sense of this. This is I don't know how long this has been here, but I would say like probably 60 years at the very least. I don't know when the expedition took place, but I would say probably 60 years, the war having been 90 or 80 years ago. And Captain Maxon over here, and this is also a very important aspect of this. Captain Maxon, I don't know if he's... I don't know whose Maxon it is over here, but we're gonna find that captain or somebody with that name later. Could be his son or something, but that's the head of the Brotherhood right there. Or at least at the time, the current head. So I don't know if it was the founder of the Brotherhood or not, but there we go. Let's see this computer. System primary power offline, secondary power online, primary power offline, reinitialize, error, primary system real initialization failure, generator level 6, 0 feed return inoperable, service needed. Okay, I can disable the emergency power, but that's not gonna allow us to go through that. I don't think we can use a yeah, let's just enable that. I don't think we can pry those things open and use a rope to go down there. That would be an interesting thing, but I don't think it is possible. I think the game just forces you to not have that happen. So what I'll do is I'll use my... Actually, let me just save up here, because the last time around I screwed up royally. And there it is. Authorization granted. Now disarming electric field. There's an electric field on this thing, but it really reinitializes each time you use the elevator, so it can be pretty tricky to get around that, because if you're just a muddled, addled brain like I am, then yeah. You can disable it's the same computer, same exact thing computer over here, but there's no need for that at this moment, because the security system is not... There's a nightkin in here. So that is what a nightkin is, a pile of poo. What exactly are they doing here? That's kind of interesting. Huh. And we have a bunch of robots. And also traps. They can be talked to. Interestingly enough. They can also, I think, be stolen from. Now that I'm thinking of it. Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna do that. That's a nice exploit right there. Oh, at least for these guys. But, yeah, as you can figure out, we're gonna see these guys again on our way back up. Because that's just how it goes. So we got another completely destroyed. The nuke still went down. We got a couple of missiles that I'm not gonna take because they are worthless. We got a couple of grenades that I'm not really gonna take because they are also really worthless. And that thing over there, I'm gonna try and get her to wear this. So I'm gonna barter with her and give her this and offer. And as soon as I find an SMG, I'm probably gonna give it to her. So combat, change your armor. Change your armor, okay. Range weapon. That's all. Okay, so she's still wearing leather armor. So she had leather armor before. It looked like she didn't she? At least, I don't know. Yeah, she's wearing leather armor. Was she wearing leather armor before? Maybe. Maybe. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's gotta be fine. I think she was, yeah, well, she might have changed her appearance. I don't think they changed her appearance, their appearance on every single NPC. The original game didn't actually let you do this. The original game just, you know, you had the armor that they had, and that was that. But yeah, the Fix-It mod adds this functionality that Fallout 2 has, and that's really good. That is really good. Okay, so we got a couple of explosives. Explosives are really, really handy, and this door was completely... This is the sort of hole... Yeah, a large hole has been blasted through this door. This is what we should have seen upstairs when it said that the door had been blasted through. But no, we didn't see that. At least not that I noticed. So we got a bunch more destroyed computers. So it looks like a control room or some sort or something. But they kind of all look like that a little bit. These guys just love their computers. And we got a red... pass key. Is it written in... Yeah, no, it's written in the same thing. Like in the same sequence of words. Okay, pretty good. I have no idea who that guy is, but that was probably from before the war, considering that he's toast. So just charred to a crisp. And that was that. Let's get out of this level. And of course it forces us to go all the way around, and you get... tough irradiated rat. What did I... Oh, that's the rat right there. It's a tough rat. It should be an irradiated tough rat, not a tough irradiated rat, but sure. Well, maybe an irradiated rat is just a thing, and I don't know. I know what it means, I think. Okay, so let's activate with the yellow pass key. And the disarming electric field thing goes on, and we can go to the 3rd level. And now all hell will break loose. Not really. Not really, not immediately anyway. I think we'll be fine. See this computer if it's the same thing. I think it's the same thing. Yeah, power management. Okay, good. Good stuff. Okay, save the game. Let's go. Hello, misters. They're all taking a nap. It's because primary power is offline. So as soon as we reach level 6, which is not the last level, mind you. There's 6 levels, but this is not the last. Level 6 is not the last one. That's level 5. And you'll see that soon enough. And it's always... that. I think that is such a beautiful... It's just a beautiful decision. Seriously, the fact that you're going level 1, 2, and 3, and you're like, okay, this is the last one. But then you see another elevator over there. And you're like, okay. But it's got a red thing. It says... I think it says... No, it doesn't say the color of the doorway. But that's how you open those things. And then you're like... Okay, so there's more to this place. And that's awesome. And that's awesome. And we're getting pre-war stuff. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna use this. Can I just use this like this? Yes, I can. Beautiful. Doing it properly as well. Look at that. 4, 2. Keep an eye on my radiation resistance because this takes time. Actually, that was a really bad decision on my part. Thank you very much, Katia. Okay, so we got that. And we got all this stuff. She can carry all the things that we need. And I don't remember ever hoping to find a power armor down here. I wonder if you're thinking that, if you don't know the game. I wonder if you're thinking that if we're gonna find a power armor down here. No. I can just... No. No. There's no power armor here. Power armors are serious stuff, guys. Do you see? You have level 3, 4, and 6. And that's brilliant. That is amazing. I love that, because there's gonna be, of course, another elevator, but we don't have access to it right now. What the hell? No. What? How did I always miss that? I'm... Okay. So you know what that is, don't you? It's quite obvious by the shape, but you might not know what it is. It could be an octopus, could be something else, but yeah. This is the elevator, but this elevator doesn't work. Oh, wait, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Let's see. The elevator is inoperable. It seems to need more power than emergency power can handle. Yeah. It's not a freight elevator or anything like that. It's just a bitchy elevator. It doesn't like working as it should. It doesn't. Oh my god, that's nice. I'll take that. Thank you very much. I'll take all the things if I can. No, I cannot. So let's take that. And the Geiger counter cannot. Okay, let's not read this over here. It's just a bad idea to do that. So let's drop. Let's see. So she can carry all of this ammo that's crappy, and also this that she's gonna need in the future, but not right now. Let's give her this. As long as we don't give her these weapons, we shall be okay. So she only has energy. Oh, she had that. Okay, so yeah, I knew she changed her armor. So I'm gonna give her this as well. I'm not gonna give her that. I'm gonna give her this. And yeah, I just want to have to use more red X down here. That's the only thing. That's really the only thing. So I'm gonna take this as well. Yeah, good. Okay. Oh, there's a thing over here that I didn't see. Oh, it's so much easier. For you guys, I mean, for me, I probably, you know, this is... I think that if I was... I think that playing by myself and just looking at things and going there with a mouse and just being careful with the exploration, I think that's more fun. I really honestly do think that's the case. But on camera... that's not good. That wouldn't be good, because it's just, you know, it just forces me to look all over the place and just being patient, but and also missing this thing. It's a secret. Yeah. So maybe I didn't miss it, but yeah, whatever was in there came out, and it's just bones. It's just bones. Can you tell me anything about the bones? A collection of strange bones, but nothing else. You know, if I ever make an RPG. And it's gonna have this. It's gonna have this mechanic. It really has to. And it's, if I ever make an RPG, this, well, actually in this game, in Fallout, the descriptions, they vary in some items depending on your intelligence. So that's how good the stat checks are. But I'm gonna make it everything. Everything is gonna have at least 2 descriptions, and hopefully most of it just has 3 for highly intelligent people, or characters rather, not people, but characters, and for dumb ones. And just gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing, and I'm gonna spend years just not doing anything except writing these things down. Yeah, I know that's really ambitious, but look at this. We have an extremely advanced computer, otherwise known as an EAC. No, it's not known as that. But we also have more computers down here, a very modern looking computer. And that was ironic back in 1995 when this game started development. So, yeah, it still translates the joke there. It's not really a joke in the game because, of course, you know, it is a very modern-looking computer over there because this is retro-futuristic fiction. Actually, I knew about the guy that added the retro thing to the Wall of Fallout. I don't know if it was Leo Boyarsky, or if it was somebody else. Okay, we're getting a bunch of crap like over here, which is really good. Just gonna dump all of it over here because it's really good as well. Yeah, you take that. You take all of this stuff. You know what? Go ahead and use that. Oh, yeah, go ahead and use whatever you feel like. I don't give a damn. You can keep it. You can sell it. I don't care. It's just loot, and it's not even the most loot we're gonna be able to get. Actually, I'm able to carry more stuff than I thought I was gonna be able to carry. Actually, let me just get your jacket because you don't need it. I'm carrying much more because than I'm used to, because I don't usually run with that much strength that I'm running with. 7. I usually go with 5 or 6, but usually it's just 5. That's all you need to operate the sniper rifle, and then you have the power armor, which gives you strength. And yeah, so let's talk to this computer. Who's this guy? Well, I'm kind of spoiling it for you. I'm sorry. We don't know anything about the computer. How may I be of assistance? Who? What are you? I am a machine intelligence dedicated to research and installation control. I am called Zax. So yeah, this is Zax, a character in Fallout 1. What kind of research do you do? I am specifically programmed for research into biological studies, including pathology and genetics research. My primary function is in extrapolation of information of complexity levels exceeding human capacity. What are the particulars of your research? My research into the forced evolutionary virus, or FEV, indicates that it is a shifting absorptive virus. It copies DNA patterns, much like RNA, storing these patterns in exons. So basically, RNA is a thing that latches onto DNA, at least according to my bare knowledge of chemistry or biology. So basically, RNA is the thing that's responsible for fixing DNA in every single cell. It's the thing that goes around DNA and just, it knows what it's supposed to do. So the exons, I don't know what it is, but yeah. So that's forced evolutionary virus. The first time we were hearing about that in this game. These exons, combined with the FEV, are re-injected into the host cells in typical virus infectious fashion. This causes the host cells to regenerate their DNA. Oh, so that's like a... So, why isn't FEV affected by radiation? The FEV is a megavirus with a protein sheath reinforced by ionized hydrogen. It is therefore capable of absorbing neutrons without becoming radioactive. Can we talk about something else? How may I be of assistance? Tell me about this installation. West Tech Research Facility. Founded in 2002 as a private contractor for the United States government, the company initially consisted of two divisions, the Advanced Weapons Research and the Biomedical Sciences Division. In 2069, West Tech was the single largest contractor for the United States government, its largest contract being Powered Infantry Armor Model T-51B. In light of significant advances in 2076 by the NBC on the Pan-Immunity Virion, or Virion, I don't know how to pronounce that word, the Pan-Immunity Virion project, the United States Defense Department, in fear of international espionage, moved a team onto the site to secure and oversee the project, now dubbed the FEV, Forced Evolutionary Virus Project. So, this is actually very, very important, and it latches on to what the fundamentals of Fallout 1 or Fallout setting are. So, yeah, the West Tech Research Facility, it's kind of weird that it says that it was the single largest contractor, because I thought that was Vault-Tec. Vault-Tec were really, really buddies with the government, but it's West Tech. That's interesting. Like, it could be an oversight, or I could be wrong, but it's possible that it is an oversight, or that it's just propaganda. And they were making powered armor. That makes sense why the Brotherhood are here. That justifies why they have an interest, or they had an interest before. The reason, I think we're gonna learn that why there aren't no power armors down here, because this was before. The T-51B, I think, was made in 2069. So there it is. There was a thing. This is the most important aspect of this, I think. This, at least for me, the Pan-Immunity Virion project. This over here, just store it in your head, and you'll see what that is. Because for right now, we don't know what it is. So, yeah. And then the FEV that apparently spawned from this. So, can you tell me particulars about specific areas? My sensors are currently non-functional in the surface facility, and on subterranean levels are on 1 through 3. I can, however, provide descriptions of level 4 through 6. Okay, level 4, which is where we are at right now, right? Level 4, Research Facility. This level contains testing areas and laboratories for experiments in biology and physics. What about level 5? Secure Testing Labs. This level contains a lab for experimental prototype testing and a research lab for classified subjects. These subjects provide some of the necessary impetus for the development of FEV. Okay, so that's not what... Okay, so that's where we need to go to get more information, I think. Or maybe Zax is going to be able to tell us, but yeah. What about level 6? Barracks and central operations. Contains living facilities for lab personnel and guard contingencies, or contingents. And operations meeting room. So the armory is probably going to be there, because the barracks are there, so it makes sense that it would store weapons down there or something. I don't know. Back up a bit then. I don't think I can win a chess. I can try that. I'm just gonna save, but I don't think I can. But I can play chess with Zax. It's okay. So, how does the virus work? My research into the forced evolution virus, or FEV, indicates that it is a shifting... Okay, so it says the same thing. How do you catch FEV? FEV is not caught, per se. It is not air transmittable. Typically, infection is through injection or direct physical contact with an FEV sample. Okay, grant me access to the mainframe. Access granted. Okay, base information. Okay, so that's just an easy way to get through the information. Security robots inactive. Research information. Research division employees record. Then we have, what do we have over here? Station Mariposa military base. This over here is also from West Tech. This is actually very important that we know. Robert Anderson, research assistance. Security clearance, blue. Nick Davis, director NBC division of West Tech Research, and is also... No, he's actually over here, the West Tech Research Facility. John Isaac, and he is over here as well. I don't actually know these names. I don't know... Well, the first one sounds familiar to me. Oh, it's down there. But not these ones. Mariposa Military Base, and Charles Ringgold and Michelle Santos, Aaron Stellman or something, Leon von Felden, and he's at Okay, I'm gonna download the records to the Pip-Boy. Okay, power armor status complete. Ooh, wait a minute. Records most current of West Tech Research Facility. Oh yeah, that's good. So research division employees records. That's what I had. That's the first one I got. Power armor status complete. So these are the specs for the T-51B powered infantry armor. It is designed with the latest passive defense features for both the civilian and military disturbances. The back-mounted TX-28 microfusion pack, excuse me, generates 60,000 watts to power the high-flow hydraulic systems built into the frame of the suit. Made of the latest polylaminate composites, the T-51B shell is lightweight and capable of absorbing 2,500 joules of kinetic impact. I think a normal sniper rifle is capable of 50,000 joules, but I might be wrong. The 10-micron silver abrasive coating can reflect laser and radiation emissions without damage to the composite subsurface. That's pretty cool. What about this? Status pending for the FEV. 2073. So the war was the 2077. This is really, really cool, by the way. As China became increasingly aggressive with their use of biological weapons, the United States government felt that a countermeasure was needed. The Pan-Immunity Virion Project, the PVP, was officially formed September 15th, 2073. 2075, it became clear that the best way to combat the newly created biological weapons was to alter unidentified DNA so that it was no longer susceptible to standard viral infection. 2076, unforeseen side effects began surfacing in early 2076 with the PvP. Animal test subjects began showing an abnormal growth rate accompanied by increased brain activity. The US government took notice of these discoveries and in the interests of national security moved a team on site to secure and oversee the project, which was now dubbed the FEV project. 2077. FEV nears completion. The tests on lab animals are at near 100% success rate. Size and muscle density increase approximately 60%, and the potential intelligence increase by 200%. Effects upon human subjects remain unknown. Although they are theoretically promising, the military, wishing to continue further testing, builds a large facility at the Mariposa military installation in Central California. At this new facility, testing of the FEV virus continues on volunteer subjects from the military. And that's where we need to go to learn more about the FEV. At the Mariposa military installation. We don't know where it is. Well, we have clues. We have some clues. Okay, back to the main menu. So that's the research information. Power terminus. We have a power management back here if we want to. Exit mainframe. And want to play chess? I would be delighted. Your current record is 0 wins, 0 draws, 0 losses. Please choose your color. I'm gonna go with black. Very well. And the length of the game? Bullet. A good game, but you will definitely need additional practice to defeat me. Well, thanks. Couldn't do that. I don't know how it works. I think you need to be extremely intelligent to be yeah, I need 10 to be able to beat him. I only 8. Yeah, I thought I had 10, but apparently I don't. Oh well, but we also don't have time for continuing. We are out of time for today, for this episode, but of course not for the series. We are going to continue, of course, but for right now, I'm cRPG, and this has been Fallout 1. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, and you want to see the next episode come out sooner, be sure to leave a like down below. As always, thank you so much for all the support and for loving fantastic games like this one, and I will see you next episode. Bye-bye.